Hi guys, my name is Martin, welcome back to Stellaris. Let's just have a brief look at the state of the galaxy before we start here. We have one but two unbidden invasions. I think it's Aberrant here. Is that true though? They did pop over in this Figure region. The second portal. I don't actually see the... Ah, there it is. It is Aberrant, right. So there's a second portal opening up here in the Figure Imperium, which is a wonderful, wonderful thing. Because of course our allies got mostly eaten by the first invasion over here in the east. If we can close this portal, which we're gonna give a go in a second, wrapping up the Figures should be a relatively simple thing. That's going to be the plan anyway. I don't know if we cancel out this unbidden invasion here, if we're actually just going to eat the Galactic Twux Ildar Pact, because they are so weak right now. And although they are our allies, they are also one of the people that we need to defeat in order to win the game. So, friend can last forever in Stellaris, right? But anyways, we have our fleet here. It is a 140k stack, about to clean up the impen system, and after we do that we should be able to jump directly to Beer, where the portal is, right there. The plan being to take out the dimensional portal before the unbidden fleet, which were last seen up in this region, can respond. Hopefully. That's gonna be the plan. We'll see how it turns out. Let's unpause and see how
Construction
we do.
complete. Hostile
It's also
fleet
entirely
engaged.
possible, I was going to say, that someone jumps in right on top of us, which is
Construction
exactly what
complete.
they do. Hopefully we won't lose too many battleships at close quarter here, but that's certainly
Construction complete.
a concern. We seem to be doing fairly okay here. Two battleships.
Situation log
Good.
updated.
Good, 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 good. We didn't lose any battleships. They may have taken some damage though. So hopefully we can wrap this up before
Situation
something
log updated.
similar happens. All of our skirmishing ships are skirmishing, so if they drop in here behind us, yeah, our battleships are gonna take the brunt of the enemy onslaught.
Hostile fleet engaged.
Wrap up your position here, please. Keep expecting someone to pop
Hostile
in here.
fleet engaged.
Yeah, we're just engaging more and more stations as we advance into the system, which is fine. But what's gonna happen here in our rear? Wish the battleships would come further into the system.
Situation log updated.
We are losing some corvettes and destroyers, it seems.
Hostile fleet engaged.
Yeah, I sent a battleship up here to deal with these mining droids. That's just a minor concern. This is where the real party's at. I really ought to go to fasts, but I dare not. I want to be able to respond if something really bad happens. Oop, what was that? Yeah,
Situation
another
log
stack up there,
updated.
but it's pretty far away. I'm not too
Hostile
concerned
fleet
about that. We're
engaged.
definitely going to crush them at that range. Especially if our battleships could start firing on them. It's a standard fleet. Yeah, 8 battleships, 10 cruisers and 19 escorts. That was the
Hostile fleet engaged.
mining drones. And the
Situation
battleships
log
take care of that one
updated.
as well. Okay. The you can join up with the rest of the fleet. Where is the rest of the fleet? Over here. Back to the main party. Bit of a lag going on here.
Situation log updated.
1 station left, and then the fleet. Firing those Tachyon... Well, it's not Tachyon lasers, is it? I think it's that kind of annihilator weaponry that we eventually installed on our own ships as well. It does look like Tachyon lances, though. Maybe that's us firing there. Yeah, it might be just what's happening. Seems to be dissipating on their shields mostly. But they are losing battleships, and we are not yet.
Construction complete.
Let's see if we can join this humongous fleet a little bit. There we are. It's more tidy. Send all of them in there. Still have that space station going strong. I wonder if this is one of the fleets from the beer system, in which case we won't have to fight it when we get there. That would make me happy. But they've had plenty of time to respond, so all this combat might also mean that we're gonna be able to we won't be able to get the Dimension Gate because they have a huge number of fleets right on top of it. I don't know. We're still holding strong at 20 battleships and more than 80 cruisers, so that's nice. And we're way above our force limit, but we're also capped out on everything, so that's okay. We need to upgrade that one. This is all but spent. And the Void Junction. It's a couple more shots.
Situation log updated.
Here you go. 3 battleships left here. 2, 1, and you're dead. Good stuff.
Situation log updated.
Okay, so now they should be making their way to Beer immediately, since we already queued that up. We only lost 1 destroyer and 4 corvettes, so we are hugely superior to them. As evident of the losses, so that is something. You can go in there, and we will be very, very interested in what will appear once we get to Beer. Warping in. Da-dum, da-dum. 99.9. Pretty good. Okay. So this is it, guys. Are we going to be able to destroy that dimensional portal? Or are we going to step
Hostile fleet engaged.
into a huge fleet? It's 2 stacks. It's not that bad, actually. I think we're going to be able to take them just fine. That is the dimensional portal. We don't seem to be shooting at it right now. It's not losing any... Oh, we are losing cruisers. Oh. Yeah, we are. We don't seem to be doing much damage right now, which is concerning. We did lose a battleship and a couple of cruisers, but there's the Tachyon Lances beaming up now. What's this stuff?
Situation log updated. Situation log updated.
Okay, so the stations are dying. Still no shots being fired at the dimensional portal. We need to take out those fleets first, it seems. We did lose 10k, but now we are hurting their fleets. And we have stemmed the bleeding of our own, so that's nice. Just queue up a merger of all these vessels. And I'll tell them to go and dock around Tourist Prime. That fleet's almost dead. The other one is being hurt, and so are the stations. Are there any reinforcements coming in? That's the question. If they don't bring in reinforcements, we're gonna kill them right here now. Well, at least the port. And now we are hurting the port. That's good to see. It's very good to see. We did lose a couple more cruisers though. Not out of there, the reinforcements. I don't think they're in time though. We're gonna
Construction complete.
You are dying, my friend. Come on, poof him.
Construction complete. Situation log updated. Hostile fleet
And
engaged. Situation log
there you are.
updated.
The initial breaching point that was used by the extra-dimensionals to invade our galaxy has been destroyed. We cannot rest easy, however, until every single portal has been destroyed. Only then will the connection between our dimension and theirs be permanently severed. Well, we'll get on that, but first we will take care of the remainder of their forces in this system. And that reinforcing fleet as well. You are all... We're hurting two fleets at once here, so they're not dying quite as quickly as we would like them to.
Hostile fleet engaged.
We're mostly losing cruisers this engagement.
Situation
Only one battle.
log
Well,
updated.
obviously we're losing corvettes and destroyers left and right, but that's what they're there for, right? Actually, what we should be doing is queue up a lot more, especially corvettes.
Situation log updated. Situation log updated. Situation log updated.
Good stuff. The beer system is liberated. At least it will be once we get rid of that guy. And we have a reinforcing fleet here. Just about ready. With how many cruisers? 15 cruisers. That's pretty much ideal. We're gonna replenish our cruiser fleet. We're gonna be short on corvettes though. That is for sure. And in fact, why don't we queue up a bunch? Don't want quite that many capital ships to screening ships. The corvettes do build fairly fast, so we build them everywhere. We should be able to replenish. Well, almost instantly. Gonna need a little time to wrap this up and get home as well. And we may want to clean up a couple of systems on the way home. Especially the systems closest to our borders. 3 battleships, 2 battleships, and
Situation log updated.
Excellent. Victory in beer. Okay, so let's come here. Unless we can get there in one jump. No. Where are you? Can I just change my order, please? There you are. Okay, good. Yeah, I would like to clean this one and that one, so that we're sure the borders don't grow any further. I don't think that they will, though. We lost 20 cruisers, a battleship, pretty much all of our corvettes, and a bunch of destroyers. But it's fine. We had reinforcements. See if there are still any gateways here.
Research complete.
Armor 5%. Good. Let's go for that one, I guess. Where are we at? We are here. Let's just go and... No, never mind. It's a little irrelevant. These systems, they are more relevant, I think.
Research complete.
More research. Lead on lifespan. Okay. We can get that one, but it's fairly expensive. Sonic Army we're probably not going to be doing. I don't think so. Border range. None of this matters. I'm just gonna get that one. Okay. Oops. And we're coming in. We can go up to fast speed now, I guess. Okay, so we probably do want to clean up this system. It's fairly close to our borders. And what kind of a force do we have here? Cruisers, destroyers. Yeah, very heavy on the cruisers. Okay. Anything that needs upgrading? We had
Hostile fleet engaged.
Here, didn't we? Oh, that was fully upgraded now. Okay.
Construction complete.
And our construction ship is moving around. Oh yeah, that was a little bit of
Construction complete.
Hardly a concern, but these white numbers, they drive me crazy. So I don't know if they'd consider doing an auto
hostile fleet engaged.
Function.
Construction
The
complete.
ship would just go around and
Construction complete.
and
Situation
get all
log
those,
updated.
all those mineral deposits.
Hostile fleet engaged.
Are you merging? Yes, you are.
Construction complete. Hostile fleet engaged. Situation log updated. Construction complete.
This should be fairly easy.
Construction complete. Construction complete.
All our corvettes are coming online.
Construction complete. Situation log updated.
We're 80 ships off force limit. Are we still producing corvettes? That's probably destroyers. Yeah. Few corvettes there. Bunch there. Some here and there. Yeah, okay.
Construction complete.
I
Construction
am going
complete.
to queue up a few more, I think.
Situation log updated. Construction complete.
Oops.
Situation log updated.
Okay, that is done. We lost a corvette and a destroyer. Nothing to be concerned about. Okay.
Construction complete.
Let's move there then. And I guess we can bring in the reinforcements now. And then we might consider splitting them up into 2 forces. Let's take all of these new ships. And just bring them here. They're close by. And we're gonna beam in here and get going. Whoops, my phone's going crazy there. Sorry about that.
Hostile fleet engaged. Hostile fleet engaged.
Hitting them from 2
Hostile
sides.
fleet engaged. Construction complete.
Probably should have put the admiral in charge
Construction
here. We
complete.
do have another admiral.
Hostile fleet engaged.
We may actually lose some corvettes and destroyers for no good reason. Should have engaged all these systems stations first. 1528.
Situation log updated. Hostile fleet engaged. Situation log updated. Hostile fleet engaged. Hostile fleet
We are losing
engaged.
some corvettes here. Those stations are all shooting in this fleet, annoyingly.
Construction complete. Construction complete. Construction complete. Situation log updated. Situation log updated.
So we lost 13 corvettes here for no reason. Oh well.
Situation log updated. Situation log updated.
Good. Okay, let's get you two join up over this way. 13 corvettes dead there, nothing there. So we're gonna join them up, and then we're gonna split them into fairly equal forces. Put an admiral in charge of both of them, and then clean up the border region. I think that's gonna be fine.
Construction complete.
There we are.
Construction complete.
We're fairly close to full health, so I'm not gonna go and fix them up. I don't think that's gonna be necessary. You are gonna get that guy. Are you fairly even in size? Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Okay, so let's go here with one guy. And the other one. Where's the other one? Here.
Hostile fleet engaged.
You're gonna go there.
Hostile fleet engaged. Situation log updated. Hostile
Shouldn't
fleet
be
engaged.
any problem. All of you
Hostile fleet engaged.
merge.
Situation log updated. Hostile fleet engaged. Hostile fleet engaged.
And come here.
Hostile fleet engaged.
And then we're gonna
Situation log
merge you up
updated.
with all of these guys.
Situation
new
log
corvettes.
updated. Hostile fleet engaged.
You're fighting, yes? Good. And so are you. This is going to be the great cleansing of the border region. And if we have a look down here, they don't seem to be growing very quickly.
Situation
yet.
log updated.
What we want to do is we want to declare on these guys at some point when they are weak. We may or may not
Situation
want
log
to eat our
updated.
allies first.
Situation log updated.
Okay, so you're done here. And that thing is done too, so we can come up there. And just...
Situation log updated.
Something in there. You are done as well. Where are you actually right now? There, okay. So you can come down here. That'll be good. These borders should recede.
Hostile fleet engaged.
You are engaging those guys.
Situation log
we are
updated.
losing a little bit.
Situation log updated. Hostile fleet engaged. Hostile fleet engaged.
We're engaged here and we're
Situation
engaged.
log updated.
We were very briefly engaged there. That got cleansed, didn't it? Not quite sure. Yeah, it's clean.
Hostile fleet engaged. Hostile fleet engaged.
Okay, so you're fighting there, it's good, and you're getting work done here, good. And people
Hostile
are
fleet engaged.
making treaties. Good for them.
Situation log updated.
So all of this should be kind of clean. Really?
Hostile fleet
There's
engaged.
an invader
Situation
there.
log updated.
So we want to send this guy back there then. There's one here
Situation log updated. Situation log updated. Hostile fleet engaged.
too. You are done. You're gonna go there. Kill that.
Hostile fleet engaged.
You are still engaged here. I guess we want to catch these extra-dimensional invader types.
Situation log
Yeah,
updated.
they are building military stations, which is annoying. I'm gonna catch him. Are you almost done here? 2 more stations. I wonder if we can catch this guy actually. He may just skip.
Situation log updated. Hostile fleet engaged.
You come here next. And you... Are you building more military stations? No, you are
Situation log updated.
moving to Maya. Up there, okay, so that's where we're gonna catch you. And we're gonna let this guy clean up that new station down there. That guy, right?
Situation log updated.
You're done there.
Hostile fleet engaged.
We'll kill that. And you'll kill that.
Situation log updated.
Good, he's dead. That is our ally. Okay then. Let's
Hostile
push
fleet
up a little
engaged.
bit. Actually, you go there, and you. After you kill that, you're gonna go to Roselhague.
Hostile fleet engaged. Situation log updated.
That's done. Come down there.
Situation log updated.
It says there's an a project, but I don't
Hostile
think that's
fleet
true.
engaged. Hostile fleet engaged.
All of that is just debris, and we're not going to pick up all that debris. It is not
Hostile fleet engaged.
valuable debris, so to speak. So you're gonna go there, and you're still fighting those guys, okay?
Hostile fleet engaged.
And you jumped right in on top of those, okay.
Situation log updated.
Anything really interesting here?
Situation log updated. Hostile fleet
I don't want to
engaged.
play the
Situation log
colonization game right
updated.
now, to be honest. What we could
Situation
do is
log
we could
updated. Situation log updated.
pop in a couple of frontier stations. But it seems like we cannot do that as long as the border is where
Situation
it is
log updated.
now. That is empty. Come down there.
Hostile fleet engaged.
Okay, so you engaged. And you have one station left. I don't know when
Situation log updated.
the borders recede. I would have expected them to recede by now, actually. We are losing destroyers and corvettes.
Hostile fleet engaged.
Here and there.
Situation log updated. Research complete.
Go down there and pop you.
Hostile fleet engaged.
Alright, let's get some shield hit points. Sure.
Hostile fleet engaged.
We're not producing any ships right now. We're
Hostile
under the
fleet
force limit, so
engaged.
we really ought to. Let's see here. How many battleships? 11.
Situation
we have 14
log
battleships
updated.
and more than enough cruisers. We need about 140 destroyers.
Hostile fleet engaged.
So we need like
Hostile
60
fleet
more.
engaged. Situation log updated.
About 60 destroyers.
Hostile fleet
Let's
engaged.
do 6 there.
Situation log updated. Hostile fleet engaged.
Corvettes there. Gonna do a round of destroyer production here, just to bring us back up to speed. Some people commented that
Hostile
with the
fleet
game
engaged.
balanced the way it is right now, there's a potentially winning combination that's not really a combination, just build the destroyers up to the full of your force limit, armed with tech in there.
Situation log updated.
And while I'm sure that's probably true, I don't really want to exploit that, because it's one of those bugs that I kind of find a little annoying. I want to have
Situation log updated.
which is, I mean, realistic is obviously a poor choice of words, but I want my fleet to be not just screening ships, but a mix of screening ships and capital ships, because it's nice, it's cool, it's what I would want if I was a fleet admiral in the 25th century. If that makes any sort of sense. Probably doesn't. Okay, you guys merge up and go kill.
Hostile fleet engaged.
Okay, so you're engaged and you are traveling down here. And the borders did recede. We used to have trouble keeping Lyram inside of our borders. What's going to be really
Hostile fleet
interesting
engaged.
is,
Situation log updated.
but I guess we can build a frontier station here now, because it is within our borders. But I'd prefer
Situation log updated.
see if we can do it a little bit further in. Grab some territory down here.
Hostile fleet engaged. Hostile fleet engaged.
Alright. Well, I guess what we're going to do now is put in a break. I'll pause the game. We'll just have a quick look down here. Nothing seems to be growing much in this region. And you are superior to me right now, which is kind of surprising to me. I guess you could have built above your force limit of 1,000, but yeah, I don't know. I'm not really buying the superior thing. We do have equivalent tech. How many planets and population do you have? 62 planets and 1,000 roughly population. That is probably more than me. Yeah, we have roughly equivalent worlds, but they have a lot more population. A lot more. Well, that's fine. We are going to beat them anyway, I'm quite sure. Now that we have this unbidden invasion under control, I think this game is going to be fairly easily wrapped up. Receding the borders here, hopefully, probably eating these guys. I don't know, maybe, maybe not. And then just going wild down in this region. That's gonna be the plan. I will see you next time. Bye for now.